Okay, so we are going to see if we can catch this. I'm sorry that the camera is so close to the wheel here, but I can't get any further back. But let's try to listen to this clacking sound. You hear that? So that, there's other rattles. There's one under my arm, but this particular clacking sound that's coming from the steering column area, that's what it sounds like anyway, has been, people have been saying that it has to do with bolts that hold the column in, or like a little surrounder clip thing. That's my automotive term for it. That's causing them, and over time they either back out a little bit or they stretch because it's a softer metal. So anyway, I just wanted to get a quick clip of the sound since I'm going to try to fix it with what I've seen online. Alright, so I am looking at trying to first just see if I can tighten the there's a bolt on the steering column, and with the vehicle running, you can see my hand going up under here. I've removed 2 screws, Phillips right here, to pop this panel off to give me a little bit more access. And up in here, there's a bolt on the side of that U-joint right there. And it's on the left side. Let's see if I can get a better angle. There. So that's the shaft that comes down. If I put my hand on the column here and with the power on, move the steering back and forth, which you can't do while I'm holding the phone, I can feel it. Feels like the U-joint is loose, which may or may not be the case. And then I try it down at this end, and it doesn't feel quite as strong. So what I'm thinking is it's that bolt right there. Looks kind of green on the left. So I'm gonna switch hands so I can get my, well, I don't know. Let's see if I can just do it. You can hear that clicking. So this bolt, and perhaps the one to the left of it, I want to try and tighten. I think it might be the one to the left. I don't know. The videos that I've seen are not very clear on this. So we're going to try and tighten both of those and see what happens. All right, so we're on our back, laying across the door sill under the dash. This one that's marked 11 or 11, whatever it's on there, II. That is a 12 millimeter to tighten it, and it was slightly loose. So with the car and ready, we're park brake on, and in park. So I'm moving it, and it already sounds like it's less. I'm not going to drive it right now to see if it's that one. I'm going to tighten that other one to the right as well, if I can get up in there with my socket. I have a pretty large socket, so may not be able to get that one, but we'll see. All right, so I couldn't get the socket on the other bolt. We're going to try to see if we can tighten this lower one. So this black shroud has this kind of little plastic thing right up there on that little, I guess, captive screw is what I would call it, maybe. So you back that off, and then I'm going to pull back the floor liner a little bit to try to pull that thing out and see if we can get in there on a bolt. So if there's that other bolt. And if you can't get to it, if the car's in ready mode, even with the engine off, power steering works, you can just turn it to try to get to it. So we'll see what the best angle is for, I think maybe there for me. I need a knuckle or something, but for my socket extension. Hopefully not, because I don't have one. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so we've got the cover back on. And that bolt was a little loose, so I think it's totally worth doing that while you're down here. I don't have torque specs for that. I don't know what it is. I just cranked it down with a ratchet. You know, I figure I probably can't get it too tight. Ironically, it's none of this plastic stuff that's rattling down here. So I've got that set back up. And now let's see if we can hear anything from the steering. You hear it moving, but you don't hear this like clunk clunk. There's a little bit, but that's just the initiation of it. So, I don't know, let's put it together and go for a drive. Okay, here we are. Ready mode, take the brake off. First thing, when I move the wheel, I don't hear this clack clack. Thereh a little bit. But a lot of my cars have done that, so I don't think that that's just kind of maybe something else down lower. I don't think it's in the steering column because it was very pronounced. I gotta put my seatbelt on here. Okay, gonna cut that part of the video. All right. That sounds pretty normal movement to me. So now let's give it a drive. And I've got to put some kind of AC on or something. It's pretty warm here. We'll go up the hill here and we'll find us some spots where it would normally do it. I mean, this would be one right here, like little bumps going across the street. So there's a little like dash rattle or something, but no major clacking. But yeah, we'll check it out. Be right back. So there's a good dip. Normally I would do it over something like that, or anything sharp, like a sharp bump. Cracked pavement. I'm not hearing anything. So I think that helped, just basically tightening them. That doesn't mean I'm not going to plan to replace them, but it just proves that actually it's probably the culprit. And yeah, right here. Like this is uneven ground that would absolutely make that act up before. I don't hear it at all. There's a little bit of a sound from the console and some other stuff, but I'll put a video clip on the end of this one, what it sounded like before. Just going over these kind of bumps and road noise and stuff so you can see what the difference is. Alright, so we're heading back. The next clip is going to be from previously, and I don't really edit my videos, so it's going to be a little different section, but you'll hear the clacking sound, which hopefully you can't hear at all here. Previously, you know, not previously, but like right now, because I'm not hearing it. Like, I'm not hearing it go back and forth, and I definitely would hear it go click, 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 and feel it in the steering, and I'm definitely not feeling it. So there we are. But let's try to listen to this clacking sound.